Hi, I'm Jonathan Plotz. This is day 2 of the vlog. Got in touch with my implementation specialist. It took a while, but I was able to get a hold of them um, after I got the stuff like with support and they contacted them. So I'm happy I'm past that now. So that's some good news. And then um, after doing that, um, I'm working on my implementation plan, and there's a lot of things that are happening with that. I'm more of a process and automation kind of guy, so there is a lot of different levels that I like to think of before like going through things. So for me, one thing I focus on is like the implementation for your ads, your campaigns, the implementation for your follow-up emails, the implementation for, now this is for like the 52 weeks. I always do it like a monthly by a time, but like the implementation of all those different things. Your follow-ups, your ad campaigns, the traffic sources, what your plan is for your blog or content media posts, all those different things, and have a detailed plan of every single thing. It's not just like a general overline. Um, so I have a bunch of different things like that, and I think that's like what's really helped me is just organizing thoughts, knowing specifically what I'm doing in that. And I had a couple struggles with being able to create those things. Like, I get so into the weeds sometimes that I kind of need to take a step back and just review everything I need to do and then just do that thing. But the best thing I've learned is the task management, having them on like a board or a task. uh, Entra really uses Trello, and they're really good at that. I use Asana because I really like it, because there's like time tracking with Toggle, and I can time track each specific task, and you use unit measuring, which I can say, how long that specific task is going to take me, and all those different things are great. But yeah, I worked till like 1 a.m. in the morning, and then I had to get up at 4 for my son. So I'm a little groggy, so forgive me about that. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. I'm very, very determined, and I'm ready to get things done. And then each day I'm going to be trying to do a vlog post. So that's going to be on my YouTube for the 90-day Awesome Life Challenge, and then that's also going to be on Entra, on Entra Elite. So if you're part of that group, you'll be able to watch those videos and see what different things I have going on. But I really want to focus on the email marketing. So I spent 4.5 hours last night just learning and not congesting, learning and digesting all the different information. I like to analyze the emails from these pros, specifically for the last, I would say, 30-40 days. I put myself on an email list on Jesse's, and then I just overviewed what Jeff does, and specifically what they do great is the copy from Jesse is amazing. I really look at the data of the frequency of the emails, the specific date and time when he sends the email, like the how long after that happens, what kind of broadcasts are you seeing, what is the follow-up, and what is he putting out to go to his social media sources in that email list. And then some things I recognize is that I can do better is like in the email there's specific things that you can do. One of those things is you can have like a picture in like the Gmail of your profile picture. I think that would be really good. Jeff does that, and then he also does like a tag of the business name. So it would say like Dash and then Entra Institute or Entra Nation or whatever he wants to do for the business name. And then below that is like the big subject, to get your attention, and then the copy below that. But what I'm really focusing on now is they have to know your brand, so that has to speak volume to them. And I think something that's really important that you should incorporate is a logo of some sort on the bottom by your name, because then that attaches that brand recognition to yourself and to the brand. So when they think, your name, then boom, your brand pops up in their brain. When they see your Facebook, the brand pops in your brain. When they see you on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, the brand pops in your brain. So I think that's extremely important in marketing for brand management. Just so your customers or clients know that that brand speaks volume to you, and they can make that correlation and connect that to yourself. I think that's really important, and that's something I'm really focusing on here in the future in my emails. I want to make sure I have that, and then I realize like there is ways that you can trigger automation to make it even more efficient. So so you can have those different tags and then triggers that trigger to different relaunch campaigns and things like that. And then you can even ask them, like, after so many months, right? You can see like the open rates and if the conversion rates and things like that. And then for those people that don't have that, you can create triggers. So those triggers can say, hey, check this product out. Oh, hey, check this out. Do you want to see this new offer? Yes or no? And then you can get that data, and that data will trigger a new automation that will place them into a new ad that has a new email campaign with that. And I think that's extremely important. So you're not just losing your traffic for those emails you're collecting, you're reusing the data. So basically you're taking that email, you're making it from one list that they bought from, you're transferring to another list if they're interested. If they're not interested, then you transfer them to another list, and that way you have list management and list translations into different products and upsells and things like that. And I think that's extremely important. Now, you don't want to do that right away just because you want to be hyper focused on one thing, and that's the big promotion or offer that you're selling. But I think in the future that's going to be extremely valuable, and that's why I kind of want to focus on that too. Now, with this email marketing, there's a bunch of different options and broadcasts and things like that, and it can get confusing. You don't know specifically right away how those things work because each automation is just a little bit different. They have their own like specific things that are unique to them for like ActiveCampaign, Aweber, GetResponse, things like that. But with all those different things, if you figure out exactly how they work, it's going to make a huge difference in your digital marketing experience with your ROI return with your customers or your clients. And I think that's super important. Now, I'm just starting to get into it, but the main things I focus on when looking at it is the data, the frequency, the subject line, the content, how to improve those things, and then just specific things in your email that you can improve that I went over, like the logo when your email appears, the name attached to the business name, the bottom with your brand logo, and those are the main things that I really want to focus on in the follow-up emails, because that's really going to attach you to your company. And I think that's really important, because when your company grows, and let's say your affiliate marketing turns into agency, and you translate that into a different name, you still have that brand recognition, and you can translate that and send emails. If you even need to change the brand to something else a little bit, then they know who you are, and they can recognize that brand switch after you did like a follow-up email to this new brand with this new logo. But they know it's you because they attach your name, right, your picture, to this new brand. I'm super tired right now. I've only gotten like 4 hours of sleep, but I look forward to the next time we speak, and have a great day, EntreNation. Bye now.